But a 15-year-old intermediate.
Hey man.
6 riders are in the gate. Hold on to your hats. We're only taking one to the main event in the first round. Coming out the inside lane, gate number 2 for the bad boys, the 21 of Brian Curtis. Out of gate number 4 on the 32, Corey Payne from Payne's Flying Service. Out of gate number 5 on the 176, the one novice in the gate, David Hart. Coming out of gate number 6, Tennessee rider number 4, Kevin Casey. Out of gate number 7 for the bad boys on the 11, the Energizer, Paul Babineau. And out of gate number 8, another bad boy rider on the 24, Will Brown. Riders taking one to the main event, taking one. 15 intermediates, get ready, gonna go down and dirty. Oh, Brody had a wild ride going on out front. Curtis takes the detour, Babineau takes over the moto. Here they come, 15-year-old intermediates riding underneath the tower with the 4 bike. Kevin Casey's in there for second. Will Brown on 3. Hart and St. Oh, and we lost Casey and our third place rider Brown. Looks like they're okay trying to tangle those costumes. We're taking one of these riders to the main event. At the finish line, the 11 bike made it clear through that one. Paul Babineau is going to transfer out for the 15-year-old intermediate. Okay, 15-year-old cruisers in the gate, 5 riders, get ready. Ryan Curtis, Matthew Brandy, Ryan Libiday, Paul Babineau, and Jonathan Austin. Green gate down, 15 cruisers. Oh my God, 4 wide at the bottom of the hill. Coming out of turn number 1, it's Libiday, and Brandy's on top, 1 and 2. We got somebody coming all over the place. Coming into the tower. Libiday holding on for the lead. Brandy flips the pedal, holds on to 2. The Energizer in there for 3. Austin on 4. Curtis on the 5. 15-year-old cruisers in Babineau takes over the 2. Austin takes over the 3. Brandy wants it back. The leader is Libiday. Libiday gets the win. Babineau for the 2. Austin for the 3. Brandy for the 4. And Curtis for the 5. In this order, Daniel McCall finishing tonight with first place. Wesley Bristendine with second, and Michael Mullet with third. 15-year-old intermediates up next, photo number 15. Making the main event, Will Brown, Kevin Casey, Corey Payne, Ryan Curtis, and Paul Babineau. Got a whole pack of them. They're knotted up at the bottom of the hill. Curtis and Casey coming out of turn number 1. They're sitting 1 and 2. Babineau sitting on 3. Brown on 4. Payne on 5. Out front underneath the tower turn. Ryan Curtis trying to get the win in this one now. Babineau taking over the second spot. Casey in there for 3. Brown and Payne rounding out this photo of 15 intermediate. Lead this pack down to the finish line. Medal number 3, 11 is... Okay, medal number 3, we got 11 and 12 mixed open. Okay, TJ Marches, if you are here, please come to the gate. In lane number 2, we have Victor Eckler. In lane number 4, we have TJ Marches. Lane number 6, we got Paul Babineau. And in lane number 8, we got Dennis Harper. Coming out of the gate, Babineau's got 1. Curtis in the second spot and Dennis Harper in third. One goes down. Babineau's still sitting on the one spot. And he's back up and rolling. And one spot's going to go to Babineau.
Come on, dog. Hey, what moto is this, son? There?
Okay, we were taking two out of that moto, and it was Josh Watts and Jonathan Austin. Okay, in moto number 7, we have in lane number 1, Scott Trosper. In lane number 2, Ryan Lividay. In lane number 3, Ryan Curtis. In lane number 4, Jeremy Jones. In lane number 6, Paul Babineau. In lane number 7, Dennis Harper. And in lane 8, Matthew Brandy. Coming down the first row, we got Jones in 1, and Lividay in 2. Babineau in 3, and Brandy's in 4. And we are taking 2 this round. Coming down through the rhythm section is still Jones, Lividay, and Matt Brandy. We are taking 2 down to the finish line. It looks like it's going to be Jones and Lividay. Will be your qualifiers out of moto number 7. Moto number 10. And moto number 22. 15 intermediates, we have in lane number 1, Paul Babineau. In lane number 2, Ryan Curtis. In lane number 4, David Hart. And in lane number 6, we have Dustin Bonnicard. And in lane number 8, Will Brown. Taking 1 straight to the main event out of this one. It looks like it's Babineau for the 1, Curtis for the 2, and Brown for the 3. All 3 of them bad boys. Okay, we got Babineau on the 1, Curtis on the 2, Brown on the 3, and Bonnicott and David Hart in the 4. Taking 1 and coming down to the finish line, it looks like it's going to be the 11 bike of Paul Babineau will be your transfer on moto number 22. Okay, moto number 3, 11-12 mixed open. Okay, in lane number 1, we have Danny Jones. In lane number 2, Dennis Harper. In lane number 4, Victor Eckler. In lane number 6, TJ Martin. We are taking 1 to the main event. Okay, we got the number 22 of Danny Jones in the first spot. Okay, TJ Martin's in second and Dennis Harper on the third spot. And it looks like your transfer out of this round will be Danny Jones. Okay, moto number 7 on the game. We got in lane number 1, Dennis Harper. In lane number 2, Matthew Brandy. In lane number 3, Scott Trosper. In lane number 5, Ryan Curtis. And in lane number 8, Paul Babineau. Okay, we got Ryan Curtis on 1, Brandy's on 2, and now we got Brandy's in 1 and Babineau in 2. Harper bringing up the 3 spot. Trusper bringing up 4. Coming down to the rhythm section, you still have the number 90 bike of Matthew Brandy. Paul Babineau on 2. Check the other down runner, and he is okay. And your transfer out of that will be Matthew Brandy and Paul Babineau. Danny Jones in lane number 4. Victor Eckler in lane number 6. Lane number 7, Kyle Gagliano. And in lane number 8, Cameron Spencer. Looks like you got the number 22 bike of Danny Jones on the 1 spot. Looks like you got Danny Jones sitting on the 1 spot, Cameron Spinka on the 2 spot, and Kyle Gagliano on the 3 spot. You're taking 1 out of this one to the main event. Coming down to the finish line, your transfer will be the number 22 bike of Danny Jones. Okay, 11-12 mixed open in the gate moto number 3. Making the main event. We got 1 rider missing. We should have the Energizer, Paul Babineau. TJ Martis, another Illinois rider on the 992. Victor Eckler and the Rocket, Danny Jones. Okay, loading up, ready to roll. 11-12 mixed up. Moto number 3, let them go. Okay, green light racing, gates going down to the bottom of the hill. It's Babineau. Leading them into turn number 1. Danny the Rocket Jones is there for the 2nd spot. TJ Martis running in 3. Action headed under the tower turn. It is the 11 bike. Got it going on in the turn. Going to take these guys into the rhythm section. The 22 of Rocket. Danny Jones holds on to that 2nd spot. The 992 in there for the 3. 11-12 mixed open. Same thing. Going to bring it home. The 11 bike. Going to lead them down to the finish line. Babineau. All the way from the top of the hill to the finish line. Babineau's going to get the win in moto number 3. 2nd spot's going to go to Danny Jones. And 3rd spot going to go to TJ Martis. Gore 4-5 and Austin for the 6.
Gate number 2.
Okay.
Ain't that him?
I don't know, I can't see that far. The number plate. And all those uniforms are fine, they look up.
Okay, in the gate right now is moto number 7. 15-year-old cruisers, 6 of these guys stacked and ready to go. Ryan Curtis, Matthew Brandy, Paul Babineau, Jeremy Jones, Ryan Libiday, and Dennis Harper. Green light racing gates going down. Here they go. 15-0 for cruisers in this one. It's going to be the Coyote out front in the first turn. A whole pack of them coming after him. Babineau's holding on for the 2. Flying Ryan Libiday in there for the 3. Ryan Curtis followed by Dennis Harper, a whole pack of cruisers. Moto number 7 headed down the home stretch with the Coyote. Leading them to the final turn. 2 bad boys out front. Swampland Boy in there for the 3rd spot. Coming down the home stretch. It's Mississippi Cruiser number 1. Jones for the win. Babineau for 2nd. Libiday for 3rd. Curtis for 4. Harper for 5. And we got a battle out front in the first turn between the daughter and the mama. The advantage to the youngster right now, Susan the Wild Child Dennis. Got a couple of bike seats on her mother. Lori Haynes going to watch him go. Coming underneath the tower turn. Susan Ferguson trying to hold on and get her first win. Mama in there for 2nd spot. Moto number 9 headed to the final turn.
I'm gonna get her.
Susan Ferguson got a clear shot down to the flag. The Wild Child getting her very first win. Let's give it up for Susan Ferguson taking first place. Rocket trying to hold on for the win. The 22 bike. Bad Boy Rider all the way to the tabletop. Clear sailing down to the finish line. These are 11 and 12-year-old intermediate. Down the home stretch, Danny Jones going to get the win in this one. Aaron Hodges going to take second. Third spot going to go to Cameron Finka. Okay, moto number 22 in the gate, 15-year-old intermediate. Coming out of gate number 2, the inside lane, David Hart. Out of gate 4, out of Louisiana, Dustin Bonacard. Out of gate number 8, the 21 bike of Ryan Curtis. And out of gate number 7, the 11 bike of the Energizer, Paul Babineau. Green light race in 15 intermediates to the bottom of the hill. Ryan Curtis. The 21 bike out front through turn number 1. The Energizer in there for second spot. Picking up the third spot coming into the doubles is the 176 of David Hart. He's got the 609 of Dustin Bonacard in there for the fourth spot. 15-year-old intermediate to the final turn. The 21 bike stays out front. Ryan Curtis trying to hold on to this one for the win. Curtis going to lead him down to the finish line. Two bad boys got it going on out front. Curtis for the 1. Babineau for the 2. Hart for the 3. And Bonacard for the 4. Moto number 3 up next, 15-year-old cruisers and 13-year-olds in the gate as well. Gentlemen, we will take one of you straight to the main event in the first round. Coming out of gate number 2, out of West Monroe, LA number 1, Jonathan Seeds, Austin. Out of gate number 3, Bad Boys Rider, 150 bike, the Energizer, Paul Babineau. Out of gate 5, out of Natchez in Vidalia, Louisiana, on the 23, Adam Delaney. And out of gate number 7, Bad Boys Rider from Kosciuszko on the 8 bike, Ryan Curtis. One more time, here they go, 15-year-old cruisers to the bottom of the hill. Bad Boys side by side going into turn 1. Babineau is the leader through the turn. Here comes Seeds picking up the 2 spot in the turn, put a move on him. He's tracking down Babineau, headed into the tower turn. We got Delaney in 3, Curtis in 4. The leader remains the 150 of Babineau, the Energizer Bunny. All the way to the last turn, Seeds still in there with 2. Babineau's got a big lead going his way out of the turn, coming down the home stretch. 15-year-old cruisers taking 1, and it will be Paul Babineau transferring out of Moto 3. Ride for the Bad Boys on the 22 bike, the Rocket, Danny Jones. Out of gate 5 on the 36, Aaron Airborne Hodges. 12 eyes, down and dirty, moto number 12, the Rocket. Oh, little trouble, he stayed upright. He's holding on to the lead in the first round. We got Airborne Hodges trying to find a way by. Hodges in there for second spot. The 21 of Kyle. Gagliano running in 3. The Rocket. And those motors running this weekend. He's going to lead him into the rhythm section if he stays on the track. Somehow he did it one more time. You're making your mama awful nervous. Hodges in there for the 2. Gagliano in there for the 3. Danny Jones on the 22. Had a wild ride, but he's going to make it all the way to the stripe and pick up the 1 point. Hodges going to pick up the 2, and Gagliano going to pick up the 3. Old intermediates, Moto 17 in the gate. Count them, there are 6 riders. 6, we are taking 1 to the main event. Out of gate number 1, Louisiana rider on the 24, Daniel Fauché. Out of gate number 3 on the 176, the novice in this one, David Hart. Out of gate number 5 on the 32, doing it for Payne's Flying Service, Corey Payne. Out of gate number 6, riding for the Bad Boys on the 24, Will Brown. Out of gate 7, riding for the Bad Boys on the 11, the Energizer, Paul Babineau. And out of gate 8, also riding for the Bad Boys on the 21, Ryan Curtis. God, I hate calling this moto. They all look alike. Jones going into the first turn. Babineau's out front. Curtis on the 2. Daniel Bochet running in the 3rd spot. Here comes Will Brown picking up the 4, followed by David Hart and Corey Payne. A battle out front between the 11 and the 21 for the 1 transfer ticket we are giving out in the first round for the 15-year-old intermediate. Bochet still holding out in there for the 3rd position. The 11 bike stays out front all the way to the finish line. Paul Babineau transfers out of Moto 17. Number 12 right now, 12-year-old intermediate, total points. In the gate, we have Hodges, Jones, and Gagliano. And we got a green light at the top of the hill, 12 eyes to the bottom with the 22 bike. Taking another wild ride, staying out front. Hodges, airborne Hodges in there for 2nd. Kyle Gagliano running in there for 3. The Rocket out front. Danny Jones leading them underneath the tower. Aaron airborne Hodges trying to find a way past Jones. Gagliano on the 21 out of Louisiana, right on the back bumper for the 3. Round robin action, Moto 12. Jones, still the leader coming out of the final turn, coming down to the flag. Hodges putting the pedal to the metal. It's going to be Jones for the 1, Hodges for the 2, and